Alright, hello. Welcome back to another video. I know it's been some time since my last upload, but I had no ideas. Okay. This video has been done before a bunch of times, so fight me. There is not going to be a lot of thought in this video because then it would take me like a whole month to edit this. So this video is Hunger Games BTS Wing Zero Edition. Some of these are dumb, but it's all I could think of. Okay. So let's meet the tributes. District 1. Namjoon and Taehyung, of course. District 2. Jungkook and Suga. District 3. Jimin and Hobi. District 4. Jin and Time Travel. We all knew it would happen. District 5. Memory and Flower Petals. District 6. Awake and Mama. District 7. 2-3 and Begin. District 8. Lion Boy Meets Evil. District 9. Polaroids and Notebook. District 10. Water and Fire. How the frickety frack did I come up with this? District 11. Rooftop and Phone Booth. District 12. Euphoria and Stigma. Now that we have all the teams, let's begin. The horn sounds. Jiminy runs away from the cornucopia. Hobi grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Did you see my bag? Did you see my bag? Nope, it's empty. Notebook runs away from the cornucopia. Euphoria runs away from the cornucopia. Boy Meets Evil finds a bag full of explosives. 2-3 runs away from the cornucopia. Junie runs away from the cornucopia. Polariads grabs a shovel. Taehyung runs away from the cornucopia. Fire kills Cookie for his supplies. Damn. Stigma and Mama fight for a bag. Mama gives up and retreats. Lai runs away from the cornucopia. Yoongi clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Rooftop runs away from the cornucopia. Water grabs a backpack and retreats. Memory runs away from the cornucopia. Phone Booth snatches a pair of sace. Time Travel runs away from the cornucopia. Flower Petals, Awake, Jin, and Begin share everything they gathered before running. Day 1. Polariads questions his sanity. Taehyung ambushes Boy Meets Evil and kills her. Whoa, that got intense. Lai receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. What if that's a lie too? Fire runs away from Begin. Water injures himself. How? Jiminy stalks Memory. Notebook defeats Euphoria in a fight, but spares his life. Awake steals from Mama while she isn't looking. Rooftop steals from Hobi while she isn't looking. Stigma chases Flower Petals. Phone Booth and Jin fight Junie and Yoongi. Phone Booth and Jin survive. 2-3 and Time Travel work together for the day. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Cookie. District 2. Boy Meets Evil. District 8. Junie. District 1. Yoongi. District 2. They all died so quickly. Night 1. Water receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Euphoria and Stigma huddle for warmth. Memory and Mama hold hands. Hobi and Jin run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Rooftop lets fire into her shelter. Polariads is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Time Travel climbs a tree to rest. Taehyung and Begin talk about the tributes still alive. Jiminy starts a fire. Awake cries himself to sleep. Phone Booth, Lai, Flower Petals, 2-3, and Notebook sleep in shifts. Day 2. Jin hunts for other tributes. Awake tries to sleep through the entire day. Time Travel searches for a water source. Lai severely injures Notebook, but puts her out of her misery. Jiminy stalks Mama. Taehyung begs for Begin to kill her. She refuses, keeping Taehyung alive. Memory picks flowers. Euphoria overhears Phone Booth and Hobi talking in the distance. 2-3 runs away from Stigma. Rooftop and Polariad split up to search for resources. Flower Petals kills Water while he is resting. How can you kill Water? Fire constructs a shack. Wouldn't you brine it down? Acidic rain pours down on the arena. Polariad survives. Euphoria survives. Fire trips face first into a puddle of acidic rain. Stigma refuses 2-3 shelter, killing him. Flower Petals survives. Jiminy refuses Lie shelter, killing him. Memory survives. Hobie survives. Begin survives. Time travel trips face first into a puddle of acidic rain. Jin shoves phone booth into a pond of acidic rain, but is pulled in by phone booth, killing them both. Rooftop is unable to find shelter and dies. Awake refuses Mama shelter, killing her. Taehyung survives. 10 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Notebook. District 9. Water. District 10. Fire. District 10. 2-3. District 7. Lie. District 8. Time travel. District 4. Jin. District 4. Phone booth. District 11. Rooftop. District 11. Mama. District 6. That's a lot of people. Night 2. Stigma cries herself to sleep. Memory begs for Euphoria to kill him. He reluctantly obliges, killing Memory. Hobie thinks about winning. Polariads. Begin. Jiminy and Flower Petals tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Awake thinks about home. Taehyung screams for help. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Euphoria bashes Polariads' head in with a mace. Awake dies from an infection. Jiminy destroys Stigma's memoirs out of spite. Begin steals Hobie's memoirs. Taehyung decides not to go to the feast. Flower Petals decides not to go to the feast. Day 3. Euphoria travels to higher ground. Stigma injures herself. Taehyung tries to spear fish with a trident. Jiminy sprains his ankle while running away from Hobie. Begin stalks Flower Petals. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Memory. District 5. Polariads. District 9. Awake. District 6. Night 3. Flower Petals thinks about home. Taehyung, Euphoria, Stigma, and Begin tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Hobie thinks about home. Jiminy looks at the night sky. Day 4. Flower Petals sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Hobie chases Taehyung. Stigma steals from Begin while she isn't looking. Euphoria runs away from Jiminy. Night 4. Jiminy kills Flower Petals with her own weapon. Taehyung screams for help. Euphoria screams for help. Stigma and Hobie hold hands. Begin receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Day 5. Jiminy steals from Begin while she isn't looking. Euphoria runs away from Stigma. Taehyung searches for firewood. Hobie camouflages herself in the bushes. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Flower Petals. District 5. Night 5. Stigma sees a fire, but stays hidden. Jiminy and Begin talk about the tributes still alive. Euphoria and Hobie talk about the tributes still alive. Taehyung screams for help. Day 6. Hobie throws a knife into Euphoria's chest. Jiminy explores the arena. Taehyung sprains her ankle while running away from Stigma. Begin receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Euphoria. District 12. Night 6. Hobie cries herself to sleep. Jiminy tries to sing himself to sleep. Stigma cooks her food before putting her fire out. Taehyung receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Begin screams for help. Day 7. Taehyung kills Hobie while she is resting. Stigma constructs a shack. Jiminy diverts Begin's attention and runs away. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Hobie. District 3. Night 7. Jiminy passes out from exhaustion. Begin, Stigma, and Taehyung get into a fight. Taehyung triumphantly kills them both. Taehyung dies trying to escape the arena. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Begin. District 7. Stigma. District 12. Taehyung. District 1. The winner is Jiminy from District 3. Woo, I did not expect that. Good job, Jiminy. Anyways, That was the video. I hope you all enjoyed. If I'll ever do this again, but who knows. Okay, bye bye.